Welcome to two-factor authentication with Google Email and Google Sites. So this is what the user would experience after the two-factor authentication has been enabled on the account and the user has set up the account to tell it where to send text messages and where to send phone calls. So the user logs in on the computer for the first time after two-factor has been set up per normal, their username, password per normal, nothing different yet. And then this is the new step for the two-step verification. This is a two-factor. So basically here it's by default it says enter a verification code. So at this particular point in time the user is using by default the Google Authenticator app. So this is an app that's installed on their Android phone or their iPhone or on a supported smartwatch, and it has a randomized code that changes every 1 minute. They enter in that code and they click done. So that's one way that the user could log in, as well as seeing this down here. It says remember this computer for 30 days. This basically will sit there and that once you've done a two-factor authentication, say that this computer is an authorized computer and you won't have to be challenged with the two-factor until the 31st day, then you do it again in every 30 days. So it's a 30-day interval. Now, if you don't have the Authenticator app pre-installed on your phone, because you do have to have this set up in advance, or you forgot your phone today, some of the other ways that you can do is click here, try another way to sign in. So the Authenticator, like we said before, phone, iPhone, smartwatch. Second option here is a text message to a cell phone. So it would text you a one-time 6-digit code that you can put in and send it to you. The other way here is and again it's set to a preset number, so that's my cell phone number for my CMH phone. This way here I can actually get a physical phone call that comes to a cell phone or a desk phone, and I actually listen for the code that is given to me and she'll repeat it until I get it right, and I can plug in that code. One of the other options down here is when you do the two-factor authentication, you will get 8 temporary one-time code sets that you can print out and keep in your wallet for emergency. So this is basically, you can use each one of these and then you scratch them out and then you can go back and get more, but these would be one other method. So those are your basic methods that you have to do your two-factor. So I'm going to say that I'm going to just do the Google Authenticator one. Right now I'm using a Samsung smartwatch, and so it has my code. And I'm generating my code. I don't know if you can see that. That might be hard to see. See if I can pull that off. That's what that's going to look like. And it changes every 1 minute when that cycles around. So now I have to put in the new code. And then I'm in, and I'm good for the next 30 days on this computer. I won't be challenged again with the two-factor authentication, and that's it. That's basically everything for two-factor. So in the case that if somebody was trying to log into my account remotely, they had somehow guessed, stolen, or hacked my username and password, they're still not going to get into my account because they don't have the second factor, so they won't be able to get in. And then if I start getting randomized, text messages showing codes when I'm not trying to log in, then I know that somebody actually has somehow obtained my username and password and is trying to, get through the final door. And that at that point in time, I would go in and manually change my password on my systems because somebody somehow has gotten that password. And now I'm made aware of it. And that's basically it. Thank you.